the evening of my heart attack, while I was in a hospital bed in recovery, I have all 4 of my daughters and my wife around my hospital bed. My eldest daughter starts to lecture me about all the things that they're going to do to help me live a healthier life. Daughter number 2 starts to argue with daughter number 1, get off of dad's back. Can't you tell he just had a heart attack? Daughter number 3 says she's just trying to help. And then daughter number 4, who's right by my side, right directly next to me, starts to cry. And she says, Dad, I'm scared. And that was a awakening for me to realize that my caring for myself impacted 5 other people in the room. I was going to make that day the best day of my life. It was going to put things on a new course. I read a couple of books that I was pointed to. One was Eat to Live by Dr. Joel Fuhrman. It was a very clinical approach to how to think about my health. But then I read The Blue Zones, and it appealed to, for me, a more holistic view to look at my total health. And so I got familiar with the Blue Zones because of that personal awakening, and just sort of kept it on my radar screen, ultimately leading to my connecting with the Blue Zones for purposes of an organizational movement, a community movement. I was very impressed with what they had done in Fort Worth. In fact, I called the CEO of Texas Health Resources in Fort Worth to hear about what their journey was like. And they went from being, at the beginning of their journey, the 185th healthiest city by an objective metric called the Gallup Wellbeing Index. And they took it over a course of almost a decade to being the 31st healthiest city. And it struck me that that was a crazy movement inside of a decade. He said it was, we changed our brand in the community. It was very obvious that the community now looked at us not as just this safety net on the back end of problems, but actually a part of solution on the front end. And it changed how people looked at Texas Health Resources, frankly, as a trusted advisor, not just as a caretaker. And then it was that full 9 months, maybe a year later, that it all had finally built to that momentum where we had a community launch. And we had, I think I heard, as much as 3,000 people that came out. So now it was a raw sort of community interest. And so those are just all things along the way that have kept me encouraged, that I feel like there was goodwill that was going to see this through. You know, I would want to encourage everyone in our community engage on a personal level. There's a joy that comes with being a part of something that's bigger than yourself. So I would encourage people to embrace Blue Zones as a community project. HonorHealth is doing it because our mission is to improve the health and well-being of our community. And we are so proud to be a part of the community.